November's PC games really are a battle of the gods. It's all about the high-priced AAA games. Be sure to get your wallets ready, or take a closer look at my video. My favorite game in November is Bright Memory Infinite. This FPS game has been in development for 22 months by Flying Swallow Island Studios. The game also uses basically all of Nvidia's new technology. When the boss of Nvidia was showing the new game earlier, the game is about a futuristic world in which an alien world appears. The game is about a vision of a future world. Our heroine, Shuya, has to fight against many ancient beasts from mythology. This game is one of the unusual ones. Guns are not necessarily the main means of output. We can also see swords. If that's not enough, you can now also get a number of gun skins for free. Sets that unlock all sorts of nice little outfits. You only have to fight monsters to unlock them. Although I am a girl, I still can't resist the beauty of Shuya when she's wearing all different kinds of outfits. The second game in November is Battlefield 2042. The main focus of the game has always been the big battlefields, physical destruction, and unpredictable weather. Battlefield 2042 upgrades the number of participants to 128. It aims to bring the future of Total War to everyone. 2042 follows the superb graphics. The cool tones of the space emphasize the coldness of future warfare. 2042 removes the previous 4 main types of soldiers. Instead, there are various types of specialists. Each specialist has their own unique skills. But with a generic gun specialist, the focus of the battlefield has been shifted to the squad. Future warfare is inherently more fragmented. Infantry and aircraft have much more mobility, so 2042 encounter rate is higher than ever. There are many players who prefer to play in a positional battle. Personally, I think more encounter is not a bad idea. For people like me, who are a bit of a novice, I can have a lot of fun by giving blood packs to my teammates. It's worth noting that 2042 will be available a week earlier. It will be available on the 11th of November. If you buy the regular version, you can't play early. If you want to use it up early, you have to buy the gold edition. Next game is Call of Duty 18 Vanguard. It's a super rare in November. Call of Duty and Battlefield are going head to head. The main content is World War II Battlefield. This generation still has an extensive single-player campaign. And the exciting thing is that Pioneer also includes the Eastern Front of World War II. The campaign that Battlefield 5 didn't finish was actually Call of Duty 18 has taken over. There's also a new zombie mode. If you like zombies, you want to check it out. The graphics in COD 18 are still in the top echelon of multiplayer modes. I'm going to answer a question that people have been asking me. I love playing FPS games, but I don't have the budget. Which one should I choose between COD and Battlefield? It's actually quite simple. COD is an individual game. It's not very team-oriented. If you are good at FPS, you like fast-paced small map games, you should buy the COD series. Battlefield is all about big maps and teamwork. If you have a group of friends who like to play together, you should definitely get Battlefield. Even if you've got a bad player, your blood pressure doesn't go up, and you really do get to play with a lot of vehicles. Some players who are not good at shooting can also enjoy the game. Each game has its own strengths and weaknesses. We all have to choose according to our own preferences. Don't follow the crowd. If you don't like FPS this month, there is a superb selection of games in the category to choose from. Forza Horizon 5. This is a big-name racing game. It's Microsoft's signature title. For racing fans, you can basically get into it with your eyes closed. The graphics have been further upgraded. Sometimes it's really hard to tell if it's a game or reality. The top 5 locations are in Mexico. The style is also much wilder. A lot fewer anthropomorphic elements. Everything feels a lot more enjoyable. The game offers a very wide range of vehicles and maps to explore. In this generation of the game, we can even experience dynamic weather such as sandstorms. The game is definitely a boy's romance when it comes to feeling the roar of steel technology engines in sandstorms. In fact, it can be run smoothly by players with very low-profile PC. If the above 3 games are not to your liking, here's another very slow and happy retirement game. Farming Simulator 22. Inside the agricultural simulation offers more than 100 real farming brands, more than 400 types of machinery. Farm Simulator contains a large number of crops that can be grown. The most interesting aspect of this generation is animal farming. The animal system has a mutually beneficial relationship. Not only can you breed bees, you can also place beehives next to the crops and let the bees pollinate them in order to increase crop yields. Farming Simulator 22 support online multiplayer. You can play with your best friends. You can run your own farm in the game with your best friends. The last new game is The Last Stand Aftermath. This is a sequel to an 11-year-old game. It's about survival in a zombie apocalypse. Players take control of various survivors as they explore. Find the last bastion of humanity. This generation of The Last Stand is all about rogue elements. Each adventure is different. We need to find various supplies in the changing map. You can also create different weapons and equipment. The zombie mechanics are very much like The Last of Us, and the player has to avoid making as much noise as possible. The special feature of this game is that our main character is actually infected with the virus. If we don't find an antivirus injection soon, the character will turn into a zombie little by little. We have to choose between being human and being strong. And last but not least, if you come across a game you like, you can leave me a comment. I hope you all get the game you like. So that's the end of the video for this edition. If you like my videos, you can subscribe to my channel for more content. Peace out.